Welcome back to the third and deciding map between Rob and LiiLD.C. It is Twisted Meadows, and yeah, previously both of the players have beaten each other once somewhat convincingly, also somewhat due to mistakes of the other player. So perhaps now both of them can show us what they're really capable of. And yeah, Rob is starting in the top right spawn position, going for the usual first three buildings, and LiiLD.C spawning in the bottom right, going for a non-Ancient of War creeping build. So it looks like he's probably gonna start with a couple of hunts. And I'm just trying to remember how he opened in his match against Grubby on Twisted Meadows, because that was the one map on which he was able to take down the Dutch orc player on playday number 2, I believe. Yeah, on playday number 2, because on playday number 3 he played against Dovak. And I think it was hunts as well, followed up by a lot of dryads, and eventually he tagged up to bears with an already huge advantage though over Grubby. So yeah, we'll see if he's gonna go for the same strat here in this match. Both of them scouting, and both of them are gonna find their opponents quite quickly here. Both of them already know where their opponent has spawned due to the scouts passing each other right around here. And so far there's nothing particularly surprising to see for LiiLD.C. On the other hand, for Rob, I mean, this isn't entirely surprising as well. But the Night Elf, of course, has a little bit more options in terms of strategy early on, especially on Twisted Meadows. So it's always nice to confirm what your opponent is going for. So heroes are out. Demon Hunter is going to go for some harassment. Blade Master is going to go for some harassment as well. Let's see, is he going for some trading, or is he going to try and cancel the second moonwell? But actually he cannot cancel the second moonwell. That's an interesting choice by LiiLD.C. Often the second moonwell is a weak spot in this particular build in Orc against Night Elf, and can be cancelled by some immediate harassment by the Blade Master. That's exactly what he's trying to do, but in this case he's built it in the back of his base, and therefore the Blade Master isn't going to be able to do anything about that second moonwell. So yeah, I actually kind of like that choice here by LiiLD.C. And I'm wondering why Rob went for it, because with the scout he should have seen that it was locked away from the Blade Master in the back of the base. So LiiLD.C is going for the tech here without even building a single Huntress before starting it. So quite a quick tech by him. On the other hand, by Rob, we're soon gonna see now he can start teching. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, getting the 2 Null Wardens, but with the Demon Hunter coming in, I think he's gonna Windwalk away and leave this Null Overseer be for the time being, perhaps keeping an eye on the Demon Hunter just to make sure that he doesn't get that one finished off for free, but it would be a huge risk actually by LiiLD.C to do so, because it's gonna cost him a lot of HP, and nicely done with the Windwalk here, basically dodging the mana burn, or having LiiLD.C use a mana burn for -1 mana. Yeah, if LiiLD.C took this, then he would have to use a lot of Moonshoes here, and he doesn't really have a huge force to defend against early tier 2 pressure, so that's a bit... that could be a bit of a questionable decision, and with the hunts early on, I mean, these are like the harassment units on tier 1. It's much more likely for LiiLD.C to just try and prevent Rob from getting anything done, and try to get some decent trading in. But other than that, I don't think that LiiLD.C should be able to get too much done here. Boots of speed for the Blade Master once again. No dust just yet. He could have waited for it. And keep in mind, LiiLD.C is going to be on level 2 on tier 2 more quickly. Third mover is coming just now. And we'll see what hero he's going to follow this up with. Of course, I guess the 2 most likely choices are Keeper and Beastmaster. Perhaps he's going to surprise us with something. Perhaps not. Blade Master. Make sure barely gets the last hit here with the Blade Master and the Grunt almost hitting simultaneously, making it very hard for these hunts to actually get the last hit. And now with the lack of dust of appearance, I guess LiiLD.C has realized that there is no dust. He can just be extremely annoying with these hunts, and there's not really all too much that Rob can do about it. Neither of the players is really getting a lot of XP here, especially LiiLD.C, but it's not his aim to get XP, it's his aim to keep both of the players low on XP. At the moment, Blademaster does also not have salves, so a little bit annoying for him at the moment, and with these hunts with the bouncing glaives, it's extremely easy for LiiLD.C to, wow, he's even gonna get a grunt killed here. It's extremely easy to cancel healing salves, so this is extremely annoying for Rob at the moment. Even used all of his peons, even the gold peons, to get rid of these hunts here, just for the time being. One of the hunts kept here in front of the main base of Rob, which is providing a lot of vision. Look at it, of course he has the ultra vision already researched, so unless Rob sneaks out here, somehow realizing that the hunt is there, which I don't think he can because his vision is extremely limited due to it being night, the hunt is always going to see what's happening with these grunts, and he's always going to be able to keep track of what's happening. At the same time, the Blademaster is coming in here, going straight for the Demon Hunter, and he's getting the last hit onto the Null Overseer. But he's out of mana, risking quite a bit here. Both of the first heroes do have boots of speed. Getting one more kill, and now he is safely escaping thanks to those boots of speed. One Ancient of Lore added, 2 Ancient of Lore added actually, and the shop has finished here already as well. Staff bought quickly onto the Demon Hunter, and yeah, it is Beastmaster and Shadow Hunter second, by the way. Again, 1 Beast3, double Beast3 by Rob, so he's not gonna go for any walkers here. Looks like Mass Raiders is going to be the choice of his, but this Beast3 is probably not going to get finished as the hunts are closing in on it and are easily able to deal enough damage to yeah, force the cancel. Second Beast3 rebuild in the back, but this is walling off the base here, so it's gonna be tricky for Rob to actually pull back and get into a good position in front of his own base with the shop being on this side. But let's take a look at the fight here first. Hex goes on the Demon Hunter here, but there's no way in hell that Rob can fight at the moment. He's speed scrolling away and actually committing again for a second. I think he should just be running and waiting for his first ensnares, which are gonna make him able to trade a lot better against these hunts. Also the siege damage of the raiders would be helping quite a bit. Then again, the first Dryads are going to join as well, and he's staying here too. He's going for pretty much the same approach that he went for against Grubby in the match that he won. Beastmaster is being focused here. The Demon Hunter still has the staff though, needs to make sure not to get hexed with the perfect timing. Hex came in with a pretty decent timing, but the staff was used pretty early on onto the Beastmaster when he still had almost 300 hit points, just making sure that there was no snipe possible against the Beastmaster. Surround attempt against the Shadow Hunter, he's pulling back. The first Raider is now joining as well for Rob. The Dryad did survive. Blademaster not able to chase her down, despite even having boots of speed. But the Dryads, like the Raiders, extremely fast and extremely hard to actually chase down. The next Grunt is the target at the moment. He's gonna fall due to the slow of the Dryad. Demon Hunter finally reaching level 2 as well. Next Dryad is joining, and this is really the point of the strategy here. If LiiLD.C is now able to kind of just snowball Rob, then, wow, this time he's pulling the Town Portal though, doesn't let the Blademaster go down. If he's able to, with a large number of Dryad, snowball his opponent right now, then, you know, he should be able to win. That's the point of the strategy, and at the moment it looks extremely difficult for Rob to stay in this game. He is once again pulling all of the peons inside the burrows, just wants to make sure to be able to get some healing in. The Shadow Hunter is still out on the map though, and there's no way in hell that he's gonna survive against the Dryad slow. And down he goes. That isn't gonna help Rob either. He's gonna have to fall back. He's gonna have to wait until his SH is back. He's gonna have to build a couple more Raiders before he can even dare to engage, but more Dryads are coming in from the Night Elf's main base. Demon Hunter getting a little bit overly aggressive, but keep in mind that damage output against heroes is extremely low here on the side of Rob. He decides to use the heal potion. He decides to keep the Demon Hunter in snare, and he's probably going to be able to force a Town Portal, but at what cost? One of the Raiders is going to fall. That's going to be it for the moment, but that was an expensive Town Portal, costing him a heal potion and a Raider. And beforehand he lost his TP as well. He lost his Shadow Hunter. And yeah, he's down at 36 supply. He's got very few units. Rob wasn't able to trade well at all here. Only one of his grunts is remaining, 3 raiders. Hero-wise, it's 2-1 against 2-1 as well. He's trying to get some creeping done immediately, but I think this is overly risky. Does he? He did not rebuy a town portal. Luckily for him, he didn't start a creep in time. War mill has been cancelled here. And LiiLD.C is just keeping the pressure up. And how is Rob supposed to hold this against this number of Dryades? 1-0 upgrades on those already as well. Next Quillbeast spawned here. Peons are being pulled. It looks like he's gonna try and just fight it out straight up here. Perhaps trying to go for some hit and run would have been a better option. First units falling on both sides, but it's clearly not looking like Rob is going to be able to trade favorably here. Demon Hunter needs to use the staff on the Beastmaster here, passing the heal potion, using it in time. There are only 2 ensnares available, so he cannot keep this Beastmaster ensnared permanently. Therefore, staff can be used in time here. The next raider is falling. Only 1 raider is remaining. The next Dryad is going to be taken down as well, but still not even level 2 yet for the Shadow Hunter. Whereas this Demon Hunter is going to be level 3 in a second. The Blade Master should be able to escape to the top if the Grunt decides to move someday, and now he decides to do so, getting back to the shop. But there is nothing left for Rob. Look at this army on the side of the Night Elf player, and Rob, he has 30 supply. He's got like 2 raiders, 2 heroes, and 1 Grunt, and one of these heroes is almost dead as well. Cannot even dare to go out at the moment with the Blade Master to trade a little bit more. Looks like 2 or 3 more peons are gonna fall as well. Yeah, Demon Hunter finally level 3. And LiiLD.C, I guess this time he's not going to be as greedy as he was on Secret Valley. He can just siege down the space, slowly take down building after building. Losing another hunt here to the burrows. Yeah, and now he's adding bears as well, as Rotterdam has mentioned here in the chat. And it's pretty much the strategy that he played against Grubby, and he was able to take him down with it as well. So it seems to be, you know, somewhat valuable. Rejuvenation should be cast here onto the Demon Hunter. Master is finishing, and yeah, he is at 45 supply. Gonna add 1 more bear, I imagine, to go to 49. No? Maybe he's got better things to do at the moment, like taking a fight, and Rob actually went out of his base again and yeah, just leaves the game here. LiiLD.C in this game, as I said, he went for the exact same strategy that he went for against Grubby. Interestingly, going for the extremely quick tech before even getting a single hunt on the field. And I think that really helped him in getting those good engagements in the mid game when he was able to get the first 2 Dryads on the field extremely quickly. And with that, with Dryads and hunts, it's extremely easy for LiiLD.C to not lose any units. He's got the Staff of Preservation early on, as well as these 2 unit types, which are very fast in movement. And LiiLD.C, Rob really has limited means of preventing LiiLD.C from moving his stuff back. And since LiiLD.C had the first Dryads out like even more quickly than the first Raiders were on the field, that was definitely not the time to take that first big fight in the middle of the map for Rob. And he ended up just trading horribly and being down like 10 supply afterwards already. And LiiLD.C just followed up with more pressure and just didn't allow Rob to get back into this game. So a very convincing victory here on map number 3 for him, which means that he has also gathered his first 3 points in this group right now. So a lot of players with 3 points currently, and we have 1 more match to go in this on this 4th playday in this group C, which is Grubby against Fire. So we'll see a human versus orc next. I hope you'll check that out. I hope you'll give this one a thumbs up and comment. And yeah, I'll see you for Fire against Grubby.